Hi there everyone, I'm your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Bioshock. And today should be a pretty important part of the game, for today we are going to pay Ryan a visit. And by paying him a visit I mean blowing up half of his place here. Certainly looking forward to that, but first it sounds like there are a lot of splices around, which kind of worries me. Hey! Pow, you take some damage, guy! Okay, so time to take out the shotgun. And use it on him first, apparently. But then we are going to use it on him! Oh, you take quite a bit of damage, I already mentioned that. Probably going to die here, but right now I think dying would get us closer to where we are supposed to go anyway, so... Come on, stand still. No, seriously. Come here. But, or we are going to do it like that, because, you know, why not? Again, it's kind of a shortcut anyway. Again, at least I think so. Now, where are we supposed to go? If I'm correct, we should probably go down here. Also, there's a Big Daddy, we are not going to bother him. Otherwise, we would just endanger ourselves. So yeah. And back here, I'm probably... Yeah, sure. So yeah, to Hephaestus' core. So let's blow some stuff up. And while we're at it, yeah, you think you stop shooting at me. Hey, that one is surprisingly easy to hack. Well, anyway, cut. And it was actually, once again, really easy. Which I think kind of surprising. But I won't complain. Also, is there another one? Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, you too, certainly. And that one is just as easy. Cut again. And done. The game very obviously wants us to hack these things. And you know what, I'm not going to complain. Whatever. Let's do this. Okay, no, so there's a health station. And we have quite enough money to afford healing ourselves a few times. But on the other hand, yeah, going to hack that too. Okay. Now we should be pretty safe to do whatever we want to do. Which doesn't mean that I'm not still probably going to die, but, well, you know me well enough to kind of assume that. Proximity mines, probably best to place a few while we're at it. So, you know, that's the wrong one, that's the right one. So, okay. One here. One here. One here. One here, and... You know, the last two we are going to place here, and... I don't know, probably like... here. Yeah. Or that would probably damage the... well, let's see about that. Now... Let's do this.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer you a quick death, Parasite. It will be preferable to what you will learn if you win.
Hey there, Ryan. Your Russian accent is kind of showing. Also, let's turn the valve. You know, to everything, turn, and such. Also, look at these splicers getting killed. What a sight. Also, it looks like we are invisible, so they probably won't be able to hurt us anyway because they can't see us. I find that pretty nice. So what now? Yeah, let's boil some water. Sure. And then, I don't know. So do I. And this I will do. But first, let's plunder the bodies of these splicers. Huh, look how far they got blown. Yep, this guy has a health pack on him, or in other words, a spider splicer hard, which, as you know, act as health packs. And that one, too. Well, you know, don't want to miss out on these things. Don't need, and don't need that one either. So yeah, now we're going to pay Ryan a visit, I think. Up we go. Or rather down. Well, you know, works just as well. Yeah. So, let's see how well protected he is. Right now it doesn't look like he's very well protected, but not taking any risks.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something. You can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second. And maybe the word will come to you. Nostalgia.
Well, I suppose everyone is nostalgic for the 50s. Which I always found kind of interesting, but you know, Western culture as a whole seems to harvest, again, some nostalgia for the 50 years. Even those who never actually lived through it. I suppose we kind of associate the 50s with a sense of safety and... well, I don't know. Not actually safety. For some reason we seem to think that the 50s, by themselves, were a time where things were like they are supposed to be. For one reason or the other. Now, obviously it was not really as... like from a social standpoint. Forget about it, I'm ranting. So, shorten alarm. Don't need. Store in Sheen Bank. Do you have anything on you? Yes, electrical back ammunition. And look at that, so that's the core of this place. Well... yeah, but I'm kinda used to that. So, time to place the bomb. Yes. And now, well... that's gonna happen. And overload the core we did. And that's exactly what we are going to do. But the security alert is after us. And I have no idea where the nearest shutdown machine is. So let's get the hell out of here. But first, why not? Let's... yeah, Ryan, dream on. I am getting the hell out of here. Also, the security alert should pretty soon run out. And we are getting out of here. Yes. So where are we going? Pretty soon we are going to see. And here we are. And now the only thing we still have to do is to go to Ryan's office. Ha! Also, yeah, we haven't used that, haven't we?
Even in the book of lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season for all things. And now that I see flesh to flesh, blood to blood, I know I cannot raise my hand against you. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas, you can kill me, but you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand. A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy.
Yeah, that's what the bird sang about. No, but seriously, Ryan talking about us being his greatest disappointment? And then I got interrupted.
Final thing to discuss.
Whatever.
Ryan set the core to self-destruct.
Yeah, I bet.
This is different than what you did. He's got a mind to take down the whole damn city. Get in there and whack the chunk for the whole joint blows.
Well, it was pretty obvious that whenever Ryan would be going down, he would take his city with him. I mean, it was obvious. That's, in fact, what most dictators do in a state of civil war. Or... that's one of the reasons why most civil wars tend to leave the countries they happen in a fairly bad state afterwards. Well, whatever. Can we get in there? Apparently not, so we have to go up, right? Well, I sure think so. But the stairs are broken on that side. On the other side, looks slightly better, yeah. So we have to use the air vent. And they should lead us right into Ryan's office. So, let's see. What is here? 2 audio diaries, which are pretty interesting, but first let's take the loot. Like all that stuff. Pretty generous, in fact. And here the words, would you kindly? We've heard these words quite a few times. And who are these people? Well, there's Ryan himself, Jasmine Jolene Fontaine, Dr. Succomb, Dr. Tenbaum, and hey, ain't that ourselves? Well, let's listen to it. Mind control test.
She's very pretty. Thank you, Papa Lucia. Break her neck for me. What? Break that sweet puppy's neck. No, please. Break that puppy's neck. No.
Would you kindly? These words seem to trigger something.
Advanced deployment. Multiple year. Dr. Succomb, client Fontaine Futuristics. Baby is now a year old. Weighs 58 pounds. And possesses gross musculature of a fit 19-year-old. The results are disappointing, but within expected tolerances.
Now, who could that baby be? Well, can you make the connection? And haven't we seen that photo before? Let's see what Ryan has to say about this. He should be pretty nearby. Just a few steps away. Okay, so that's not accessible. The office of Andrew Ryan.
Overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm, a family, an airplane, a crash, and then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down? Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in. Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit, would you kindly? Stand, would you kindly? Run. Stop. Turn. A man chooses. A slave obeys. Kill! A man chooses. A slave obeys. Obey!
Hurry now! Grab Ryan's genetic key! Now, would you kindly put it in that goddamn machine?
I am your German snob, and this is Let's Play Bioshock. Now, would you kindly have a wonderful evening? I'll be seeing you again probably tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.